What's up, everybody? This is ColeyD, and this is another ColeyD vlog. I'm gonna get right into this. This is a very important ColeyD vlog, being that this is a huge update video. An update on what, you may ask? An update on Anthony Niaboa. Now, for those who are loyal to my channel, you will know that Anthony Niaboa, as a reminder, has been senselessly killed by a random idiot, a random coward. And well, here's a recap. Moments after I got off work, I received a phone call from him telling me that Anthony Niaboa, aka Firefox McCloud, has passed away earlier today by a random shooting. A coward who has
bitch ass nigga
who has shot two other people prior to this has killed them earlier today in Tampa, Florida. To sum up what the article said, it was determined that they had taken the wrong bus from work, and the last words to his stepmom was that, I'll be home quick, I promise. Those were the last words. Haven't heard anything else from him since. Then come find out this happens.
My son. My son. Good kid.
That was his dad. That is sad to have to watch that. That is very fucking sad that I had to see that. It's very fucking sad that I had to hear the news, but to see that because of some senseless fucking coward that wants to sit here and say, "Oh, let me just kill somebody today because I feel like it."
See, niggas out here just shooting niggas like a bitch. Were you trying to rob him? You trying to get his money? Or you just trying to kill him? What was your reasoning? You just doing shit just to do shit. Nigga, your ass, I'd kill your ass if I had the chance to. But I don't do dumb shit like that. Why I gotta kill you for? You do it yourself, nigga. Commit suicide, did you? You should've. If you didn't commit suicide, you should've committed suicide.
Because word is.
Because if you killed somebody, bruh, commit suicide, bruh. Because somebody coming for you. Just know that.
Yep. Because word is.
Especially if it's me. Somebody coming for you. Know that. Somebody's coming. Like.
Word is that's a $25,000 reward. This shit. There's a $25,000 reward out there. But let's just say fuck the money right now, right? What he just said. If the person don't turn you in themselves, they're gonna take the law in their own hands. Like he just said.
They will go hell.
And you better hope it's not none of the family members or people who are very close to Anthony Niaboa. Because coward, whoever you are, whoever the fuck you are, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to smoke on this shit.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck you are, guess what? When you get caught, and if you are apprehended by the police, you deserve the death penalty.
Almost a month since the first Seminole Heights killing. 3 victims, no arrests.
Right. But the family of the youngest victim is hoping their son is never forgotten while helping others at the same time. This is the bike Anthony Niaboa will never ride again.
He's an outgoing, caring person, hardworking.
These are the shoes he will never wear again.
Anthony was a very cheerful, caring, hardworking young man.
The oldest of 5 who always wanted to help and work. He loved his new job.
They were like packing food for the hurricane relief for the victims in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria.
Anthony had autism, but his mom says he wasn't defined by it. He had earned his independence. Still every day, though, when he left the house, they were scared.
But we always worried, due to his autistic traits, even though it was functional, you still can see, a lot of stuff.
So 14 days after his mom and dad lost their son, they are doing their part to make sure he isn't forgotten. The Seminole Heights community has been raising money for the victims' families of the Seminole Heights killings, but Anthony's family is donating their portion to set up a scholarship in his name.
To help out other children that are, have his conditions, and let them know that no matter what condition you have, you can overcome any obstacles.
And even though the bike and the shoes will never be used again, Anthony's parents just want people to stay vigilant and never forget what happened to Benjamin, Monica, and Anthony.
Yeah, so there you are. He has essentially killed 4 different people. And my prediction was, as you may have heard, that he was going to get the death penalty. Well, that was almost 6 years ago. Now here it is, near the end of September 2023, and I have just learned that back in May of this year, this happened.
More than 5 years after the random murders of 4 people, the Seminole Heights serial killer pleaded guilty this morning. The surprising development came during a hearing scheduled to discuss evidence. It's a decision that saves Howell Trey Donaldson from the death penalty, but he will never get out of prison.
But let's be real. Let's not mince words this morning. He cut a deal to save his own.
A plea deal in a case that shocked the Tampa community. We are at the courthouse with the very latest on the man who just admitted to the Seminole Heights serial killings. And we start with that news alert. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Courtney Robinson. Just a few hours ago, Howell Donaldson III pleaded guilty for the string of killings in fall 2017 that terrorized our community. 10 Tampa Bay's Eric Glasser joins us from the courthouse as we hear reaction from former TPD Chief Brian Dugan and others shocked by the agreement.
Well, I can tell you this came as an unexpected shock to most of us here at the Hillsborough County Courthouse today. We were expecting that defense attorneys for accused Seminole Heights killer Howell Donaldson III were going to begin a 3-day hearing arguing that key pieces of evidence against Donaldson be thrown out. Instead, Donaldson addressed the court pleading guilty in the 2017 shooting deaths of Benjamin Mitchell, Monica Hoffa, Anthony Niaboa, and Ronald Felton. A random deadly crime spree that terrorized the Seminole Heights area and much of the Tampa Bay area for several weeks. Police got a break in the case when they got a tip from one of Donaldson's co-workers, a manager with whom he had left a bag with a gun in it for safekeeping just before Donaldson was going to leave town. Later, his cell phone records would place Donaldson at the location of those shootings. This morning, we were also hearing from prosecutors about the plea deal which spares Donaldson the death penalty, but he will serve 4 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole.
Tonight, we take you back to the beginning. This all started October 9th, 2017. 22-year-old Benjamin Mitchell was found shot to death at a bus stop near North 15th Street and East Frierson Avenue.
It was less than a week later, October 13th, the body of 32-year-old Monica Hoffa was found. Police say that she was killed 2 days prior to that.
By October 17th, investigators were beginning to think that these two murders were connected, but they had no motive, no suspects.
2 days after that, 20-year-old Anthony Niaboa became the third victim. The community was on edge, and police were stepping up their search. But nearly a month would then go by before the killer struck again.
On November 14th, 60-year-old Ronnie Felton was shot from behind and killed near North Nebraska Avenue and East McBerry Street. Over the next 2 weeks, investigators went through surveillance video, increased the reward for information to $110,000, then finally, a break in the case.
It was on November 28th when police responded to this McDonald's in Ybor City and arrested a man after he gave the restaurant's manager a gun. Hours after the arrest, police confirmed he was suspected in the Seminole Heights killings, and they charged Howell Donaldson III with 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Last year, a judge approved the defense's request to consolidate the 4 cases. He was set to go to trial this August.
Yes, you guessed it. He did indeed get convicted because he did do the plea deal, which was, I ain't gonna lie, that was shocking to hear. Very shocking to read and hear. But my prediction would have been correct had they went on with that trial in August. Had they went on with that trial in August, he would have gotten the death penalty. That's for certain. Because he done killed 4 people. 3 people within a short time span in October, including my friend Anthony Niaboa. Then a 60-year-old guy, an elderly, a month later in November. The fact that it took police that long to even capture the guy was beyond me. But they did capture him. It took 6 years for this. I don't know why it took that long, but 6 years, might as well say. And he decided to plead guilty about this. Now, not the result everybody wanted, but at least he can't contest it. He can't contest it at all. Because he pled guilty, he's serving 4 back-to-back life sentences. And he's not getting out at all. No eligibility or parole. No, none of that. So, despite the death penalty not being granted, Anthony Niaboa's family and the other victim's family did indeed get justice. So, I don't know what was going on in that coward's heart to change his mind and be like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just plead guilty. My guess is he thought that he was gonna plead guilty and then get out with everything or whatever, and thought he was gonna get out of jail within a certain length of time. No, that wasn't gonna happen. And if he thought that was gonna happen, I feel sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? But me and Lil Henjin did predict that something very huge was going to happen to him. And indeed, it is going to happen to him. Because I'm not from the street, but I have been hanging around a lot of people who have been from the street. And from what I learned is that when you go to jail, and if any of those families have somebody in jail or know somebody personally in jail that's not even related, all they have to do is get in contact with them. And we all know what kind of ways on how to do it. So, you know, don't even think about it. Don't even think about asking. Nope, not telling you. But get in contact with them, and then they're gonna do the deed in jail. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be either handled that way, or God's gonna handle it himself. Now, if somehow they change it to where that he actually do get the death penalty, and if they live stream it, say on Facebook, I would watch. I sure would. But until then, like I said, justice has been served for Anthony Niaboa, and I'm very, very excited about that. You know, Anthony's dad, Kaz, has to be very, very, very excited about this. You know, now this doesn't bring any of those victims back. However, now people can sleep peacefully knowing that that coward will no longer be able to roam in this planet killing other people for no reason at all. Nobody deserved that. So you take 4 lives, guess what? You're gonna serve 4 back-to-back life sentences in prison. And may you rot in hell. But that's all I gotta say about that. Anthony Niaboa, may you continue to rest in paradise. To all the families, may your loved ones continue to rest in paradise. And that's the update, y'all. And for those who want to see the full video that me and Henjin did, please go down to the description box below. The link will be there. You know what I'm saying? The link will be there. So be on the lookout for that. But until the next one, I'm ColeyD. See you next time on the next ColeyD vlog. Peace. Love you, Anthony.